I still do believe in Medicine Woman Revealed. So someone asked me, where am I located? Now, I'm in South Australia, in Adelaide. I can do Facebook Messenger so that you can see me like this, which don't have to be live. And I do those with, how do you want to put it? I don't usually use Skype as much. If I'm using this machine, I can, but so the clients don't have to be present. They don't have to come to my home unless they want to. And sometimes they would prefer to do it like this. Now, when you do come to my home, I can muscle test you. You know, a simple process of hand out, thumb down, and so then you stay firm as I push, okay? You don't go limp noodle or arm like that. No, you be nice and strong. And then we access the electromagnetic energy. If it's not supporting you, your arm will go weak. And if it is supporting you, you'll stay strong. We can find out more detailed of what it is that you want, your soul wants, what your body wants. And if you're determined that you're saying you want to heal something and a part of you don't, then that becomes what you call a conflict. And when you don't even understand that you have a conflict, it'll be that you're talking spirituality and then yet you're condemning somebody and living in the human field. So you got two sides of yourself that you don't even know because they're not communicating together. People don't pay attention to their emotions except for they know that they're angry. They know that they think that's all that life has to offer and that you just have to learn to get over it. And that's not always the case. And when, I'm just going to read this about what something Pamela said. It says, when family doesn't understand the path I'm on, how does one deal with the negative crap thrown in order to guilt me? Regardless, they are an aspect, a program of you. They are your mirror. Your inner world creates your outer world. Anything and all things that you've accumulated while you're in the womb, things that you don't even remember how life was, all accumulate to how you react, how you respond, how you believe in this moment, in this particular moment. Now, if you believe in past lives, your soulful lives, all the lives that your soul lived, are going to play an influence on this. When you're on your path, you were born to stand out in that family. It's so hard to seem to believe, but if you stand back, it's not about being better than anybody else, but just to stand back. And you're not the victim. In this day and age, you're a spiritual warrior, which means you're going to be taking a different road and you're going to help change the paradigm. You have to be okay to lose your family and friends because they have to be at a certain mindset, a certain perception in order to hear you. I don't care how many times you think you can explain yourself or prove yourself. If they're not at that wavelength, they'll never hear you. It's like when I'm talking to spirit, I have that channel open. Sometimes I don't, but I can hear them. Now, when I had a crisis in my life, I shut that down. They could still contact me, but I could not hear them because my head was in a different headspace. My whole world was in a different headspace. So you got to be brave enough. And you need to use healing tools, lots and lots of healing tools, because your human side's going, oh my God, and you'll start feeling guilty. You have all of these bad things. And anything out here is all of the things that your soul wants you to heal. You may be tied into when they give you that look and you're like, you bitch. Okay. It created a reaction in you. It created a twang. And again, you're going to hear me say words like twang. It created a bitch slap that happened at you. That's telling you how attached you are. The more attached you are, the more the chemical peptide reaction is going to occur. Their job is not to understand you. Your job is to understand yourself and your path. and you have to be strong. And to finding your voice, following your heart, listening with intuition, and allowing yourself to be guided by the true nature of who you are. Now, your first chakra is that you're going to survive, and you're going to have different friendships. Why are we tying ourselves up to people that reject us? Because if you ever watch the movie, What About Steve? Okay, she was running around after Steve. And in her hometown, nobody can understand her. The girl in the red boots, oh my God. But she found her people. She found her tribe. That's what we're supposed to do, is find our tribe. We still love them, okay? So let's go to the next part. How does one deal with the negative crap thrown in order to guilt me? Well, first of all, you have to have some form of attachment to feel their guilt. And you can use emotional freedom technique. You can connect with me